because it doesn't show any obvious gameplay. You know, there's no
The thing is, it's
HUD
on
or
Xbox.
clearly
It's on the new gen Xboxes and stuff too. So I'm like, bruh.
Yeah,
I'm pre-
but so yeah, it's not on any of the older
I
ones.
literally
So.
can't even play it, so it doesn't even matter to me.
You don't have a PS5?
I don't have a PS5 or Xbox Series.
That's crazy. Really.
find
I just have an
character
Xbox
switching.
One, and I don't know where it is. Actually,
Meeting
I
Lucia
thought-
could be the best or worst thing to ever happen. And Jason knows that he like to turn it out. He like to turn it out. But right now it's hard to tell.
so
He'd
like,
it to turn
do
out.
they? Is it like a whole freaking relationship type shit? Like,
Yeah.
they first meet each other and then fall
No.
in love?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Or anything. It's pretty obvious from what we see that you'll be playing as both Jason, who gets the spotlight in this trailer for the most part, and Lucia, who was revealed back in trailer 1. He looks like he's like a big buff boy living out in the Florida
buff
Keys,
boy.
and seems like he'll be closer to your traditional GTA protagonist, who's more of a decent guy at heart, you know, kind of that lovable criminal thing. Obviously, you're
Lovable
still
criminal.
capable of going on rampages and being a huge dick, but from this trailer, his personality
I wonder if there's a reputation system like Red Dead.
Mm-hmm.
looks closer to someone like Carl from San Andreas rather than like
Oh, no.
Trevor from
Oh,
GTA
no.
5. It looks like the leaks are generally true regarding his character and role in the story. The trailer
Oh.
makes it pretty.
And he's prior military.
It looks like the leaks
That's
are generally
maybe
true.
Maybe I'm Marauder. Never mind.
He does
It's
seem cool, though.
Marauders. I thought that was like a parachuter. We had a like a airborne kind of
Regarding
tag.
his character and role in the story, the trailer makes it
Marauders?
pretty
Maybe he
explicit
is.
that we're looking at a Bonnie and Clyde kind of dynamic here
Bonnie
with
and
Jason
Clyde.
and Lucia, which is an interesting direction to take the series. Next at number 9, one of the most exciting new details we've learned from the big drop here. We got a trailer and like a bunch of different like press details and screenshots and stuff like that.
Oh, we
so look
did.
those up if you want to see more. But what we did get from this, the most important thing is new locations that'll be in GTA 6.
That literally
This is, of
looks
course,
like
as
the-
you know, Leonardo.
When I saw that, that literally reminds me of the center of like
It
near
does.
Simeon's place.
Yeah, I
GTA
see what you
6.
mean, yeah.
This is, of course, as you know, Leonida. It's GTA 6's only slightly exaggerated
And then that-
version of Florida. And with this new information,
And then the
we've been given,
ending part, it reminded me of that one little, you know, by that beach, there's like the little rivers and the houses and the
Yeah.
boat place.
Yeah.
It reminded me of that area.
seems like this is going to be a big ass place. There is, of
Big-ass
course,
place.
Vice City with all its beaches, resorts, clubs, and less than fancy, like, you know, more lower class neighborhoods. But
Lower class,
that's just
damn.
the start of what's in this game. There's the more rural Port Gellhorn with like, what seems to be like rednecks selling pills and hanging around flaming barrels and bikers and stuff. There's the Leonida Keys with all its party boats and retirees and underwater reef diving. The Grass Rivers with its backwoods charms and abundance of
Backwoods.
gators. Ambrosia.
Just casually.
And so we get to go and have police chases.
Gators.
We have to have police
I
chases.
bet you there's gonna be at least 3 huge
Backwood.
freaking mountains just so they can fill space on the map.
Look at this. This is gonna be cool. But we also got a police car
In the
reveal.
swamp, yeah.
We got a police car reveal.
Woods charms and
The
abundance
fact that there's a
of
swamp
gators.
is pretty cool.
Ambrosia,
Like an actual
which
big
looks
swamp.
like more of an industrial
Well, so did GTA 5.
Yeah, but it's
swamp.
shit.
industrial
Yeah,
town
true.
with smokestacks and a biker gang, and Mount Calaga National Park, which has outdoor
There it is.
activities and wild animals.
Probably
and
one of
hunting.
the biggest
Some of this
mountains.
stuff looks
Oh,
like
we're gonna be hunting. I think we're gonna be able to hunt too. Like do like actual hunting missions or something.
Or it could be like GTA 5 story.
Yeah.
comes right out of Red Dead. The visuals are just
Ah.
nuts here. And that's just a taste of what's probably going to be in the game. There's probably going to be even more. But either way, these are kind of like the breakdowns of the main regions. So you get some city, you get some zany suburb stuff,
Zany.
you get some stuff out in the Florida Everglades, you get some hunting in the mountains and crazy chaos
Big
in the
boy crocs.
backwoods, factory towns. It just seems like they're checking all the boxes for varied locations, and that's good. At least from the trailer and all the info Rockstar dropped alongside it, we've got the best picture so far of just how
Oh,
big this world's
damn.
probably going to be.
Damn.
Next at number 8,
That's
where GTA
humongous.
5's big gimmick was the heists, it's looking more and more likely that the leaks were true and the focus of GTA 6 will be robberies. The first trailer showed a gas station stick up, of course, while trailer 2 steps things up with a much higher stake job. What looks like a
Which
bank
character
that
three is gonna
looks
be a
like it goes
cop?
on to
That's a Fast and Furious esque kind of like, you know, the giant bank thing behind him. That happens in Fast and Furious 5. in Fast
like a
Five.
full-on
I
Heat
bet you
style.
character 3 is gonna be a cop, and he hasn't. I don't think he's been revealed yet, or maybe he has. Probably. I
Nah.
doubt it though.
But they brought I don't know why they bring in about the police like talking to themselves. I don't know why they would bring that up.
Shootout, which has to be in the game. I mean, Heat homages are just kind of a tradition at this point. Also, it's one of the best movies ever, so they should reference it. It's perfect. But look, they might be like leaning even more into it with an actual cop antagonist of some kind. We see a cop for
Hey,
a
okay, so they're saying antagonist instead of protagonist, so you're not gonna be able to play as him. But he'll have there'll be a main
few
antagonist.
seconds in the trailer who appears to be in a cutscene where the protagonists aren't present, which is actually pretty unusual for a GTA game.
See,
which kind of makes
that's why I was saying that maybe we have a third guy.
us want to go into some like wild theories, but we don't want to get nuts yet making
Yeah, I was saying that maybe we'll be able to play
I
as.
feel like Nico Bellic is probably the most favorite character out of every GTA.
Yeah, but the thing
Like
is,
maybe they're trying to go through to that
yeah,
again, possibly.
yeah, but the thing is, my theory is that when we play as Lucia and Jason, but we're gonna be introduced as like a third character. You know, how Trevor was kind of like chasing down Michael and trying to find where he was. Maybe we'll
It's
have
gonna
like
be
an
like that.
antagonist, yeah, kind of like an antagonist trying to chase down Lucia.
I feel like
and...
that would be really similar though.
Well, then Trevor becomes a friend. This guy's not gonna become a friend. He's gonna chase down the two main, and then you can play.
So,
you can play
there's an antagonist and then the two
what if you can
protagonists.
yeah
that
what
we
if you
play
can
as?
play what if you can play as what if you can play a mission but from both perspectives, one from Lucia and Jason and one from the antagonist from the police side,
Maybe.
because people loved being police officers in GTA, all the RP shit.
Mhm.
And they teamed up with modders, so
wild
Yeah.
claims like he's actually some secret third protagonist, or there's more of like an undercover cop or a mole thing. Look, we don't know for sure yet, but it does make us wonder just what this guy's
That's a
purpose in
plane.
the story is. Maybe it's just to give the proceedings more of a cops and robbers vibe, like you actually get to see who's pursuing your main protagonists here, like the feeling that they're just constantly being hunted. That alone would be a cool direction to take things. And as you know, over the years, probably from San Andreas on, Rockstar has really dived deeper and deeper into real cohesive and nuanced storytelling. So I'm curious to see what the extra layer is here. This could be a hint towards that. Next at number 7, watching TV is back, it seems.
I wonder if
It's been a
GTA
consistent
5
part of the series
people are gonna
since
make an
GTA.
appearance.
Huh?
I wonder if-
Some people are going to, but it's a different area. So like
No, like the main three.
main three of what?
The main
GTA 5?
three.
GT. What?
The main three story mode people.
Are gonna make an
Bruh,
appearance?
never mind.
What?
Never mind.
Make them
Just go.
Before, but it's good to see that like watching television is back in GTA 6. There's a moment in the trailer where it stops to show an ammunition commercial, but the way it's framed makes it pretty clear that this looks like it's in game with the way the camera is locked down for the entire segment. Again, speculation, not confirmed, but really it's just a clue as to like GTA 6's attitude, how it does satire,
200
how it pokes
gigabytes
fun
later.
at stuff. We can't wait to see how far they go with the TV stuff. It's always a highlight in these
porn.
games, just seeing all the effort they put into the most mundane and pointless details.
Oh my
and
God.
It's possible
Okay,
that this
Jesus
means television
Christ,
stuff will be the most
ah.
ambitious scene in the series up to this point. It's probably safe to say that it will be, but who knows? But we're going off of this and also all the zany TV antics and news story stuff we saw from the first trailer. Next at number 6, speaking of ammunition, we got a much better look at a lot of the guns that are going to be in the game. The grenade launcher shown was the flashiest, of course, but during the robbery, we see Jason and Lucia using MP5s, which are like a staple of the series at this point. Jason's using what looks to be a Beretta in one scene. There's an attack helicopter that looks like a little bird with rockets and a machine gun attachment. The included screenshots that we've seen that released include a bunch of handguns, but significantly, we see Jason using an AR-15 in one shot, and more importantly, a fishing rod in another. Clearly the deadliest weapon. But does this mean that there will be some kind of fishing minigame? It
I'm
makes
down.
sense in, being set in Florida. They could just port over the one from Red Dead Redemption 2, and it would probably be pretty good. Next at number 5, this trailer showed off a lot of new vehicles, which some of which we've seen before, but there's focus on motorcycles, helicopters, fixed-wing aircraft, and cool stuff like airboats and jet skis. There also appears to just be more stuff we can do with them. There's a quick moment with a grenade launcher that appears to be from a vehicle, and another moment where you're dragging what looks like a vault behind a truck by a winch,
It's
which,
100%
dude, I'm just saying, Fast and the Furious, the series, or really Fast 5, was absolutely the best of that franchise. And if they can recreate that scene where they're dragging the bank vault through city streets, slamming into
and through a fucking bank.
These cars, one of the best car chase heist things ever. I would love to see that. Now, what really interests us is, can you fly that jumbo jet 747 thing that we see here? Are we finally getting a little bit of that San Andreas energy back in here? I'd love to see that. And that fight on the plane moment kind of makes me think that there's possibilities that we may actually get to fly something that big this time around. Now at number 4, one small but significant detail that we noticed.
I was just fucking around, by the way.
About what?
In the trailer is how often they show someone exiting a vehicle while driving. There's a moment in the trailer where Jason jumps off a motorcycle to get onto a moving truck, and another bit where it looks like he jumps onto the hood of a moving vehicle. Now look, this is a lot of speculation. It's impossible not to with how little Rockstar has given us, but like, these moments lead us to believe that there could maybe possibly be some kind of new hijack mechanic in GTA 6. It could make some degree of sense, especially if there's possibility where you can switch between these characters. Like if they're both always together, like how this trailer makes it look, then you'll have one character driving the car while the other can shoot guns.
And that makes me think that there's going to be a co-op mode for this game, kind of like how A Way Out was, like a prison break simulator. There's always 2 people and split screen. I have a feeling that it's possible to have 2 players play at once locally, and then have one play as Lucia, one play as the driver, you know, as Jason.
Or possibly jump from one moving vehicle to another in a way that is still over the top, but doesn't completely break reality like most games with this sort of mechanic. Or like how it's usually done in games, you drive up and then a canned animation, you see the character jump. Like if you could actually do that yourself, that would be really fun.
Literally like a
We don't know if this
thing.
is actually going to be a thing, but it's exciting to think about nonetheless. Now at number 3, if this trailer revealed one thing, it's a lot of new characters. So in the first trailer, we got Lucia, but here we're getting a whole lot of people to fill out the cast and give a few clues as to where the story might be going. Now, the trailer doesn't give us that many names, but
I swear to God, there's gonna be half-naked boobies again. Like
I bet you there's gonna be.
There's a strip club. There's already a huge strip club.
No, that reminded me of that fucking, the fucking strippers that just spawning in the strippers.
I know.
Additional info that Rockstar Games
I swear.
Spawning in yeah, and then you
released does. So we'll just quickly run through all the characters.
Oh my God, I bet you there's gonna be so many sex scenes, which is like, bruh.
Reveals.
There's
Real Dimes, who kind of looks like a party girl, or like a diva, or like a superstar, or something like that. Don't know what her role could be. Raul Batista looks like your traditional GTA heavy. I can't tell if he's an ally or an enemy, but he looks pretty intense. Lucia Caminos and Jason Duval, again, are the protagonists. There's the full names. We already know about them. Then there's Draquan Priest, who looks like a playboy. I don't know if he's like a party guy. You know, not too much to go on here. But one of the screenshots provided does put him in a recording studio, so he might be some sort of artist. One character who appeared prominently in the trailers was Cal Hampton, who looks like he's going to be filling out kind of like the goofy friend role for Jason. This kind of character could actually be annoying. But then again, GTA 5 gave us Lamar, and a lot of the games have done this well, so Rockstar has been pretty solid with the comic relief side characters. A lot of people are speculating that he's Matty Matheson, you know, famous chef, or one of the Fact brothers from The Bear. But either way, whoever the hell he is, in one point, in one screenshot, he's got a shirt that says, Violence is good, thanks video games. And I just love that. He's officially my favorite character now. Next up is Brian Heder, another guy who appears pretty prominently in the trailers. He's the older dude who looks like he's got some criminal connections, but most importantly, he's voiced by the always awesome Stephen Root, which means that celebrity voices are probably back in GTA 6, which is a pleasant surprise. I mean, Mr. Root isn't quite like this top-tier A-lister, he's a character actor, but still, that's Hollywood talent right there. And I bet more of these characters have other celebrities doing their voices, but we just don't recognize them, or they're not officially
Oh, by the way,
confirmed.
Rockstar is most likely gonna get tariffed. because they're doing
Yeah, I
all
know.
movies and TVs now, and I think games are
Or
next.
anything like that. Now, the final character revealed from the additional information is Booby Ike, who looks like kind of a big
Booby
shot,
Ike.
like a boss guy. But again, we don't really have any clue what his deal is. So where does that leave us? Well, at least we know a lot of names, that's for sure.
Booby Ike.
Now, down at number 2, character customization. It's something we assumed would be in the game again. I mean, it's in all the recent GTA games to some extent, but this trailer at least confirms that there will be some form of customization, and I don't just mean getting to pick different outfits. Now, the Jason shown in the trailer has his head shaved, but in some of the screenshots provided by Rockstar, he's got longer hair. It's not super long, but
Or it progresses over the storyline like Red Dead did in a lot of ways.
it's not buzzed, which means that maybe we can change hairstyles. It's possible that the game goes full-on Red Dead 2 on us,
But I
with
just-
hair growing in real time.
But
that
I
needs to
literally
be
just said-
maintained. Or maybe not, but either way, there could be something cool here. One thing that's got us really interesting is that trailer 2 showed some weightlifting for a second, and it got us thinking the Jason we see in trailer 2 looks a lot more jacked than he does in trailer 1. Could that mean that weightlifting is back from San Andreas and we can actually make Jason like more doughy or more big and jacked depending on how much he lifts? You know, it's
fat
possible
he
that
is.
it's just a graphical thing. I mean, it's been more than a year since that first trailer. Maybe they just changed his look, his model, but it would be amazing if they actually had working out and exercising again.
So photorealistic,
Maybe
though.
even so you can make it like you can get real fat if you overeat. I don't know. I always thought that was fun in those games. Maybe wishful thinking, maybe speculation, but it was just little
Be
eagle-eyed things like
activated.
that we want to point out here. Now, down at number 1, community service. Yes, it wouldn't be a modern GTA
Yep.
game without some boring, tedious mini games that replicate real life just a little too closely. And in GTA 6, it looks like we'll get to experience at least a little bit of community service
And
as
prison.
Lucia. There are multiple scenes that imply that she's doing community service.
And as what's his name? What's the guy's name?
Yeah. What?
What's the guy's name?
Who?
The main character brother,
Jason?
Jason. And as Jason, it's having tenants, house tenants, and
Mhm.
managing locations.
Service as part of her parole. There's that moment where she comes into the house in a yellow vest, and later we get a quick clip of people picking up trash on the side of the road, all wearing yellow. Is there going to be some kind of trash picking mini game similar to mopping floors in GTA 5 or, you know, working at the port? I hope so. I love it when games like sprinkle in these little weird activities. I know they're intentionally dull and kind of annoying, but it's just part of the weird charm of Rockstar games at this point. Overall, 10 points aside, this is pretty like exciting as a trailer. As much as I wish we just got raw gameplay, it seems like that's not really what Rockstar does at this point. We did get lots of cool looks at like things like action scenes, character scenes, a bit of the story, a bit of the characters, the beautiful locations, and the fact that apparently this is all running and captured on a base PS5. Technically very impressive, but of course we gotta judge the final game when we get our hands on it. But still, let us know in the comments what you think. There's a lot more out there. There's a lot of interesting fan theories
And
and
then they're gonna make it so much more expensive to pull up and do it on
Mhm.
PC. Reveals. Hold on. Where's like they had like 89 detail. There we go. Something like that. No, I don't want that. I want the screenshots. Screenshots. There's like the original screenshots. They did a lot. Here are 177 screenshots. 177. Oh, that's actually really cool though. Look at this motherfucker. Oh damn, I'm on fire. Oh, that fit. Oh, they're doing car washes, but it's lady washes instead. Yeah, we got boobies again. Typical.
Booby!
Booby. That face. That face is insane.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be cool. Gators. I want to hunt gators. I want to do that. I want to hunt some gators.
Gatey weighty.
Gatey weighties. Yeah, exactly. I want some gatey weighties. Cast and locations. Boners? Oh. Yeah, she looks like she's gonna be a big character.
Okay, dude.
Boobies! It's the fucking lizard. The fucking lizard. Oh, we got their typical.
Blah, blah, blah. La, 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 la.
Oh my
What?
god. You didn't see that picture? Hold on, where was
Blah,
it?
blah, 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 blah. No, I'm
This
joking.
one. How sweaty he looks. But it's all water.
What are
Everything we
you
know
doing?
so far. Everything we know so far. May 26th. Oh. That better not get pushed back again.
It's
So,
probably
yeah.
gonna.
Is only slated to arrive on PS5 and Xbox Series X, won't be coming to PS4 or Xbox One. A current gen exclusive. There's currently no mention of PC launch, which might suggest it will follow a similar route to some of the previous GTA games that released on console first before arriving on PC at a later date. Best bet is PC players will have to wait beyond the 2026 release date to play on their preferred platform. Sorry, folks.
Why is it that? Why is this the one time that freaking
realized-
what?
I just realized. Yeah, never mind. But yeah,
Just realized what?
this. Don't say it out loud, but this.
Oh,
It's been showing up. Whatever. But yeah. But it seems like it's gonna be. It just seems like it's gonna be a good. Good. Survive till 2026, and more times for those who now live to see this day. It's been 84 years.
What you doing up
It's
there?
It's long too.
Just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Just go get me.
That
my checks.
Jason's voice is actually like Jason
Jason
voice
Momoa?
actor,
I'm joking.
GTA 6. No, it's I recognize Jason's voice. It's like it's kind of bugging me that
Did just like
Manny L.
Brother.
Perez. Manny L. Perez. That's not. How is that gonna be Jason? Catalog of Vimeo. Who? Thinking Rourke. Yeah, that name. It seems familiar too. Indiana Jones. Dylan Rourke, best known for his appearance in Grey's Anatomy, Modern Family, and Bury the Bride. Hold on, Dylan Rourke voice. Okay, I just want to hear his voice. I want to see him. What the fuck, Mac Miller? Hold on. I don't want something about. I just want Dylan Rourke interview. I want to hear his voice. Not the Dylan O'Rourke. I guess we're not gonna be able to see Dylan O'Rourke.
Dylan works.
My chicken tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
My chicken tendies.
Oh, that's why you came by. Am I the only one that like thinks that sounds really? Hold on.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Well, that's why you came by. That's bugging me.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Well, that's why you came by? That sounds really familiar. What the hell? Oh my god, it's bugging me.
Came by? By? Oh, that's why you came by?
Well, that's why you came by? Deep voice. Wow, that sounds so fucking familiar. Holy shit. Oh, that's why you came by. That's why you came by. Oh, well, this is lucky day.
Oh, why? Okay, I love how it just uninstalls Jerax. Okay.
Oh, Sharks got installed.
I just reinstalled it though, so we're good.
Oh yeah, by the way, Turks has a new update. I'm pretty sure.
Is it V534 too?
I don't know. Let me just see dashboard. Well, actually, no. Hold on. Wait, what happened to mine? Where did mine go?
I don't know, but it got for some reason it just got deleted, so I just
know,
installed it again.
disappears. Hold on. Loader. Let me just download the loader. Cherix. Loader. There you go. Yeah, it did it for me too. It's just gone. Interrupted download error.
It's gonna do firewall shit again, so
Yeah.
ignore
Oh,
that.
I just realized something.
What?
Oh, it is installed. Okay, I was about to say, I think GTA 6 not even installed. I'll be real, but it is installed.
Bubbles!
I don't got much longer though. Because I have to go do things tonight, and I gotta get in uniform. But I'm trying. Oh, where should I?
Came by? Oh, that's why you came by?
Oh, you
Is
know
that
what?
why?
You know what? You know what he reminds me of?
Hmm.
Why does he kind of sound like El Rubio
Came by?
or somebody?
That's why you came by?
I-
That's why
Kind
you came
of.
by? Oh, that's why you came by?
It could have, but didn't the actor die?
Oh, that's why you came by?
Yeah, it's a different. It's I don't know what's bugging me. I don't. It's like I don't know why I like.
It's
I
kind
hear
of,
it.
it's a little similar. I can kind of see it, but didn't his actor die?
Daily dose of internet. I was here to
Rubio's?
witness history. Did he? El Rubio.
I'm pretty sure Rubio's
voice.
actor died.
Yeah, died. Suicide. Yeah, he did die.
Just go get
Vice City, USA.
So Rubio ain't coming back.
I know, but it's just the voice. It's bugging me. It's fucking bugging me, brother. It's bugging me. Alright. Hold on. Where's Cherix? Let me.
Oh,
Crazy.
oh.
Dude, stop. I'm streaming.
You literally did it. What?
Once. You did it twice. I'm like, okay, now.
And you did it once.
And now. What the fuck?
What is that?
What the
Eh?
fuck?
Bruh. All right, I'm gonna get on my.
Mama. Alright, I'm gonna get on your mama too. Let me allow the download. Come on. It's okay.
Who's a good boy?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Hey, dude, look at DMs real quick.
Yeah. Why about it? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Last updated today. Yeah. It's a new. I think it's a new version, but it should have automatically updated. So there isn't enough space to install Rockstar games.
Saw it.
Do I only? I have
Did
zero.
you see what I sent you?
I have zero data. I have zero. Actually,
Bro.
like zero. Yeah, I saw it. What the fuck are you sending me?
That looks AI generated. The second one.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck are you sending me? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Eh? What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I'm gay. What the fuck?
I know.
I know you know.
Just kidding.
What? This makes total
Oh my
sense.
god.
Did you just bust a nut? The fuck happened?
No.
Is this? Hold on. What is this? Check. I'm trying to see if I can delete something. Oh, that's okay. All right.